Bread is good, pastry is good, the filling is good. It's good. What if I told you that this is not the ocean?
This campsite is so empty right now. So we purposely planned it so we would be here right after peak camping season. So it's mid-September. The weather is still really nice. And the mosquitoes are not that bad at all. And there's our van. So all we have to do is walk right there, and then that's beach access. It's fabulous. We have this beach all to ourselves. So nice. I haven't been to the beach in Lake Michigan in maybe over 15 years. And even then, the beach was not as nice as this. It's gorgeous. I'm definitely getting in. It's been a long day and I'm sweating. I'm in the water. I got in up to like my neck and it felt so good. Look how pretty. But we are getting eaten up by flies. And then Johnny found a tick on his leg. And now he's not having a good time. Ow! They are everywhere.
Because we knew we were coming to the Great Lakes, we decided to buy a paddleboard. Neither of us have been paddleboarding before, so this should be fun to say the least. So here we are in Muskegon, Michigan, and we just bought a kayak because we knew we were going to go around the Great Lakes. So, or a paddleboard, sorry. It's a paddleboard, and we've never paddleboarded before, but I feel like I'm TikTok certified, and so we're going to give it a try here on Lake Michigan. Let's see how this goes. I learned on TikTok that if you fall off, I'm probably only going to be in knee-deep water anyway, but even to get back on, you gotta swim up, grab this, and kind of pull yourself on.
Okay.
And then
Get on your knees.
yeah, and it said you should probably start on your knees anyway, right?
Okay, yeah.
And you want to be. This is the center of the board here, where this thing is. So if you have your knees lined up there, and I forgot the fucking paddle. I have to go and get the paddle. Anyways, I'm going up and get the paddle, but you got to get the paddle, right, and put it like that. And if you want to stand up, you put your feet where your knees are.
Okay.
And slowly stand up.
Get your like center of gravity.
Like
Yeah.
so,
You look like a pro.
yeah, let's see when I get on the water. Anyway, you should try it. Now that we're comfortable, it was time to go get Jerry certified. Good boy. Jerry approved.
Okay. Would you say paddleboarding was a success?
I would say paddle boarding was a success today for sure. We both got to stand up. Kind of perfect environment. A little bit windy, but it worked out good. It's nice and shallow here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we both. Well, I fell off. I'm not sure if Rosa fell off. Rosa got it
I
pretty
kind of
good.
fell off.
And
We went on it together because we got a two-person one, or a larger one, so we could both get on it. That was great. What is this?
this dude is done on a campfire in the hot coals.
Nice.
Look at that.
And then we got some meatballs and gravy.
Guinness gravy from the Guinness factory, might I add.
Yep.
All right, then.
Delicious. I feel like this is an ode to Ireland and Dublin. It's hearty that we barely eat today. Bon appetit. We spent 3 nights here. We got to play in the water. I did some work. We cooked some really good meals. I think our Michigan road trip is off to a really good start. Campsite's all packed up. Time to head north. But this is a really nice campsite. Any parting words?
Yeah. Don't blow your nose and wipe your ass at the same time.
Nice. Okay, we made it to our second camping destination near Sleeping Bear Dunes, which is right there. And I think we might try and climb it tomorrow. If you haven't seen it all over social media, it's a really, I forget how steep the drop is, but as you can see, it's very, very steep, and people climb up and down it as kind of a challenge. And apparently if you can't make it back up, you have to call a helicopter to rescue you. And what is the fine?
It's a few $1,000 at least.
It's a couple $1,000. But yeah, seeing it in person, it looks pretty big and steep, but I don't know. I've heard it takes like the average person about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. So we'll see, but yeah. Lake Michigan. We're staying at like overflow parking, just like a 5-minute walk that way. And it's been raining all day, so this is probably the nicest it's been.
Doesn't look like it was raining here.
Can you say hi, Jerry?
We got some rest and geared up for our big Sleeping Bear Dunes challenge.
We're going to the dunes. So there's 2. When you come in, you'll see like the dune, is it the dune trail?
The dune climb.
The dune climb, you see that, and that's the big one you'll see.
And that's the one you're inclined to go to, but it's not actually that one. You want to go to the scenic overlook. That's where the actual steep part is to go down to the beach.
Yeah, so it's kind of on the southern end of the park, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's me. Huffing and puffing on the hike to the hike. How do you feel?
Scared.
Why are you scared?
Because it just drops off. You don't even see a bottom down there, and it's all rocks. I don't see anybody else doing it. So, this is me before the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
This is me before Sleeping Bear Dunes. There's somebody coming up. Rose is unsure, but lots of people do it. I just saw a 60-year-old woman coming up here. She says it wasn't as bad as she thought. Really? Yeah. You can do it. It looks a bit scary. It does look steep. And Rose is like, nobody else is doing it, but there's two people coming up, so.
I don't think we're halfway down, but if I stare at the bottom, I feel like I'm gonna fall forward. It's very steep, but this couple just came up and there's a bunch down there. So I feel better about that. Okay, let's go.
Here we go. We made it to the bottom of Sleeping Bear. We're gonna get in this nice water. That's the steep. That's what it is. 500 meters. And it's gonna be fun going back up. But we're gonna relax down here for a little while.
Okay, we have frolicked. We have numbed our bodies. Are you trying to make it up there in a certain amount of time?
I mean, I would like to do it in 30 minutes or less.
30 minutes or less?
30 minutes or less, I think.
I think I can do it in 30, but I bet it'll be 40. We'll see.
Okay.
Alright, this is me before going back up. It is
2:02. Let's see if we can make it up here in less than 30 minutes. Okay, it's 2:04. We came this far. How do you feel? It's harder than I thought it was going to be. We're about a quarter of the way. Here we are. It's definitely tougher than we thought. We're about 20 minutes in. This is the steepest part right here. Another 100 yards or so it gets a bit better, but
my nose is running, my toes hurt, my calves hurt.
Definitely workout. Definitely more than I thought it was going to be. I saw some older folks coming up and they look fine. Well, this is me at the end of Sleeping Bear Dunes. 39 minutes. Rose is coming now. You can do it! You can do it!
This is me after the Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Rose is at 42 minutes. Well done. I'll get you some water. Yeah, the water is definitely on the wrong side of the hill for sure.
Whoa. I was gonna say, one thing no one tells you about the Sleeping Bear Dunes is your toes are gonna get cut up. Like, all my toenails are like broken because of all the rocks, and you're just like digging with your toes to like climb yourself out.
I would say that wear good footwear. I was worried about getting my shoes filled with sand, but I kind of wish I'd wore some kind of shoes or tennies going up or down, because it was sore on the feet. There was a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like you get more grip with shoes on or tennies. And don't take a tote bag down there. Take a real backpack.
Take a real backpack.
It's cutting into me and my shoulders.
Oh. Yeah, but I think because I brought my big like shower shoes, and I think that helped because I put them on my hands and I was like using those, and they were like thick, and they were kind of like helping me push up with my hands. So I think I would have brought those and some other shoes to go back up with.
But it should be like, you should get your $25 back if you actually do Sleeping Bear Dunes.
That would be, yeah, that would be a good
thing. If you
thing.
go down and up again, it should be free.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have a $3,000 sign there. If you get stuck down there, it's $3,000. And reality,
to get a helicopter
you can
rescue.
walk around there, or you could ask a friend to come get you in a boat, or so.
A fishing boat did go by while we were in the water, so maybe you just hang out at the bottom. And
I know people walking past from like another beach.
Yeah.
So it's not
Why is
the
he
only
doing
way
that
to get
face?
down there.
You see, it's because he wants a chip. He keeps doing this weird face. What are you doing? So yeah, that was an experience, man. I'm glad we did it. We got asked maybe like 4 times by other people at the top if it was worth it.
And I really didn't want to talk to anybody because I was too tired. How's it going? How far are you up? You ever fuck off?
They were like, "You're almost there. Keep going." Like, it was nice to get like encouraging.
I know I'm almost there because I came down to see where you're coming down.
I know, but it's still nice to hear, because when you're looking up, it looks so daunting and almost discouraging because it looks so steep and so far, and you're just like huffing and puffing your way up, and it feels like you're not making any progress because you're almost like sliding back down a little bit in the sand, like as you're going up. So it's a lot of energy, man.
We ended up getting a camp spot inside Sleeping Bear Park. The weather was starting to turn, and we still had to face the mighty Mackinac Bridge to get to the Upper Peninsula, and we were more than a little worried about it.
Okay, so we are getting close to the Mackinac Bridge, and I decided to look up bridge conditions and to see, because it started to get pretty windy, and there is a high wind warning. And reading through this, it says that we're in the type of vehicle that is especially vulnerable, but it's not necessarily saying that we can't cross. Just says that we're restricted to reduce our speed to a maximum of 20 miles per hour, turn on our hazards, and then utilize the outside lanes. So I don't know, I guess we'll keep an eye on this. So as we get closer to this bridge, I was just looking up the statistics because I remember when I was very young. I was probably about 10. My family and I, we went to Mackinac Island for a little summer trip, and I just remember being so freaking scared of going over this bridge. I don't know why, but I think it's because I was just looking up some facts and talking to Johnny about them. But I guess the most famous car, what would you call that? Like
Some kind of Datsun hatchback or something that was very light or something.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it an accident. I would just say like a car flying off of the bridge, basically. It was in 1989, and it was a woman. She was driving a tiny little car, like a little hatchback, and apparently the winds were very high, and her car flew off the bridge. Like, she just picked up refreshing the Mackinac page, the website where they do live updates on the weather conditions, and you know, if the winds get too heavy, they will shut down the bridge. And so yeah, I guess it's fine, but it's a little scary.
So we're using this outside now?
Yeah. Going over the bridge now.
You went across.
So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh yeah, so those are the greats. Maybe they just put them in the middle lanes, which is good.
Now we're at the center.
Okay, we're at the center.
We're doing 34 miles an hour. Taking it easy. It doesn't feel too bad. But it is windy. There's 34 mile per hour winds. Everything just seems low down. The sides seem very low.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the tilt on the van.
Yeah.
It's like a sail.
Oh god. We're almost there.
Well, that's the worst part over with. It's weird when you go past those pillars. It's weird.
You can
like
feel
the
it?
wind stop and then start again.
People will walk. I saw a TikTok where people were walking across the bridge. Like maybe there's a day where you can walk it or something. But they were showing, it was like this. Like they were swaying as they were walking. It was kind of nuts. And it made me even more afraid. But that was it.
That's it.
Easy peasy.
That's good. See, had we listened to Gronk, see right there is weird.
Oh.
Um,
No, Claude.
Had we listened to Claude, we would have missed our camping spot and had to stay somewhere in Mackinac.
I put in the, I screenshotted the alert on the homepage, and I uploaded it into Claude, and I was like, should we be worried? And Claude was like, definitely don't go. Wait it out, that's too dangerous. And then I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, oh, you'll be fine. But yeah, I'm glad we trusted ourselves, and
I mean, if it was really that bad, they would close the bridge down. If it was too windy, I'm sure there's, I don't know if there has been days where the bridge has been closed, I would imagine so.
yeah.
We made it to our camp spot right on Lake Superior in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. But it rained pretty much the whole time, so we pretty much just stayed cozy in the van.
This water is so calm. So this is Lake Superior. I've never been here, never seen Lake Superior.
That's down right there.
There's Canada.
Sault Marie or whatever it's called.
Well, Sault Ste. Marie is Michigan still.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Hold on a second.
That's where one of my emos is from.
No, there's two sides.
Of Sault Ste. Marie?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
One of them is on Canadian side, and one is on the
We're
Michigan
so
side.
close. Last night, my phone gave me an alert. Like whenever we're in a different country, Verizon will send me an alert saying, welcome to the UK or welcome to wherever. And last night it said, welcome to Canada. And I think it's just because we're just
That is actually Canada.
so close. Maybe my cell phone connected to a cell tower over there.
That's Canada right there.
Yeah.
That land right there is Canada. I think our weather window was closing and our last days of summer was coming to an end. We decided to leave and make our way to New England for spooky season. But we couldn't leave the UP without trying its signature dish.
What are we doing, Johnny? Okay, what are we doing?
We are stopping to get a famous Upper Peninsula pasty.
And what is the historical significance of this?
A pasty?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard a lot of people call them pasties, and I thought, okay, that's probably just what Americans call them, because they say everything different over here. So I thought they were pasties, but then I saw a sign, or Rosa showed me a sign that says, actually, it's pasty, not pasty. So get your shit right.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get a pasty, and pasties were apparently brought to the UP by English miners, which makes sense because the only pasties I know are Cornish pasties from Cornwall, England. So yeah, cool. We did try one, a frozen one from the grocery store. It was really good. We did it. We cooked it in the oven, and it was good. But now we're gonna get a real one from the UP. So here we are.
We were told we were from ancestry was German my whole life, and then
We also got the chicken pasty.
Pasty.
We got a side of gravy, and I got the beef.
Ooh.
Awesome.
That's what it looks like. I'm just going in.
Thank you.
What do you think, honey?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Dip it in there.
Gravy's good.
Gravy's good. The pastry's good. The filling is good. It's good. And that concludes our Michigan road trip. Join us next week where we are far away from the Michigan winter. And as always, cheers for watching.